Gbogbo wa nílé lóko lẹ́yìn òdì mo kí wá pé akúbójú ọjọ́ ṣe rí mo kí ẹ̀yin ìyá mo kí ẹ̀yin bàbá mo kí ẹ̀gbọ́n mo kí àbúrò eléyìí tún gbẹnu tán o.
Kindly subscribe to YouTube channel and follow on Facebook page at Dr. Zabby's Talk Show.
Kò sí Fúlàní kankan nínú eléyìí. Iṣẹ́ ọ̀tọ̀ òun ni Fúlàní ń ṣe. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni àwọn Niger iṣẹ́ ọ̀tọ̀ òun ló ń ṣe. Àwọn ọmọ Ìgbò iṣẹ́ ọ̀tọ̀ la mọ̀ wọ́n sí tó ń ṣe. Àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá náà àwọn náà pẹ̀lú iṣẹ́ yìí. Àfìgbà tó ń sọ iṣẹ́ yìí tó wá sọ di iṣẹ́ ọkùnrin àti obìnrin, ọmọ kékeré àti àgbàlagbà. Ìyá mi, bàbá mi, ẹ̀gbọ́n mi àtàbúrò mi. Wọ́n ti wá bàjẹ́ pátápátá gborogodo débi wípé ọmọ Áfíríkà mi máa rí ọmọ Nàìjíríà gẹ́gẹ́ bọ́n ṣe ṣe ní South Africa, bọ́n ṣe ń ṣe almost every year. Bọ́n ṣe ń ṣe ní almost every year tó máa ṣe àwọn ọmọ Nàìjíríà bí ò ṣe wù wọ́n. Life and direct bọ́n ṣe máa jó wọn níná, bọ́n yín balé wọn jẹ́, ba ọ̀nà wọn jẹ́. Most àwọn tó dẹ̀ wà nídìí nǹkan yìí náà àwọn ará bíi náà ni. Àwọn ọmọ ìlú tá fẹ́ gbé jáde yìí òun náà ni. Fídíò yìí ò ní pọ̀, bọ̀ ibo la fẹ́ sá sí? Nàìjíríà ò da, ọmọ Nàìjíríà ò lè sá lọ sí Ghana. Because àwọn tó wà ní Ghana tó máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní máa forí ara wọn pamọ́. Àwọn tí Côte d'Ivoire náà, bèbí kan náà ló ń lọgun wípé very dark man jọ torí Ọlọ́run o, ẹ má wàá kó wa o. Ìyà jẹ àwọn ń bíbà yìí, àwọn sì manage ara wọn o. Ní Côte d'Ivoire ni o. Owó táwọn ń rí ń bẹ̀ ó ju owó ti Nàìjíríà lọ o. Bóyá mo lè gbé fídíò yẹn wá, màá lọ wá fídíò kẹ́gbọ́ direct láti ẹnu ọmọ yẹn. Irú àwọn náà ń sìn tí nǹkan náà báyìí bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní ṣẹlẹ̀, ọ̀nà dà tó wọn ní mọ bọ́n máa ṣe yọ wọ́n kúrò nínú ìlú wọn. Gbogbo ibi bẹ́ẹ̀ bá dé Libya náà the same thing. Àwọn tí Libya náà àwọn náà ń jí ọmọ Nàìjíríà gbé tó máa ṣe fídíò tó máa gbowó tó máa ní kí wọ́n pe ẹbí wọn. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá rí fídíò yẹn, gbogbo irú àwọn fídíòs yẹn kọ́ la lè máa gbé wá sórí ayélujára. Àwọn ẹlòmíì wà báyìí nǹkan tó ń ṣe fún àwọn èèyàn wa ní ẹ̀yìn odi yẹn kò dá o. Ìbá rí bó máa ṣe ẹlòmíì tó máa fi pá tẹ́mi máa bọ́ lọ́rùn ẹ̀ tó máa Ọlọ́run ṣàánú o, kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ gangan? Báwo ló ṣe rí? Báwo lọ̀rọ̀ náà ṣe rí báyìí? Wọ́n mú kí wá lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí akóbójú ọjọ́ ṣeré. Ẹ jẹ́ ká sáré lọ gbọ́ nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ nínú fídíò yìí kẹ́ lè mọ̀ wípé Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ kí ọmọ Nàìjíríà jẹ́ tán nínú gbogbo Áfíríkà, because a ti fẹ́ jẹ́ tán gan nínú gbogbo ìlú òyìnbó, ó tún ti ń lọ sí Áfíríkà ń sìn. Èmi kàn ní máa sọ, ẹ jẹ́ kí gbogbo wa ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ tẹ́ bá gbọ́ tán, ẹ má gbàgbé láti bá wa share, ẹ má gbàgbé láti bá wa fi comment tí yín sílẹ̀. Ojú wo lẹ fi wò? Báwo ló ṣe rí lọ́dọ̀ títí yín? God bless you. Ẹ máa bá mi kálọ.
Video you dey see my leg since morning na dey run o. I don run tire, I don leg. I don run tire, I don break leg. No be say I no climb when I commit. Na go dey pursue person. People children. Number one, our money we take on Côte d'Ivoire. Now our money we take cross border o. Country good we go comot the cross border. Una no go say to na country where me be like another country. Yes, on the norms African country where we dey Côte d'Ivoire nothing there mo. But the small one so see for high pass naira. We value am. Now make even many of our Igbo man them. Then they leave Nigeria, come here, they invest on business. Then they sell Nigeria provision. They sell clothes, they sell things because they know the value of CFA. Me na hairstylist, I can't look for Nigeria many times. I dey get anything. Yeah, nobody they get 10,000 CFA a day. It don't because they 30,000 for me naira. Okay, now you want to come out for person man. Video na beg now. Leave us alone. Now we when they Côte d'Ivoire beg. We don't retire.
You see this life, this life not really balanced. So some people they cry, say they want to come back to Nigeria. Why some people they tell very dark man beg make you leave them for there. This life not really balanced at all.
On 25th April 2025, the Missing Persons Unit of the Ghana Police Service received a complaint from a relative of Anastasia Baidu that on 22nd April 2025 at about 0900 hours, the victim left home and traveled to Hohoi for a routine medical checkup, but did not return. However, on 24th April 2025, They received a video of the victim with a message indicating that she had been kidnapped to Nigeria, and the kidnappers were demanding a ransom of 500,000 Ghana cedis. On 30th April 2025, a relative of another victim, Evelyn Sewa Kunedu, reported at the Missing Persons Unit with an extract of occurrence from Regional CID, Kibi, and reported of her kidnapping as well. She indicated to the police that on 22nd April 2025, at about 16:45 hours, the family received a video showing victim tied up to a chair in a room, telling them that she had been lured to Nigeria and kidnapped and thus needed their help. The kidnappers demanded a ransom of 500,000 Ghana cedis. A phone number registered in the name Bukari Danladi was provided to them for the payment of the ransom, and that she had paid 5,000 cedis through the said number in advance. Later, another payment of 8,000 cedis was made to another number registered in the name Barikisu Mohammed. Investigations immediately commenced following the receipt of the first complaint. A team of experts comprising officers from the Cybercrime Unit, Missing Persons Unit, Anti-Armed Robbery Unit, and the Police Intelligence Unit, with assistance from the National Signals Bureau, worked around the clock to get to the bottom of this case. A review of the videos on both victims revealed that the two videos were taken at the same location. The same amount of ransom was demanded, and the mobile money number provided for the payment of ransom was also the same. Police commenced a manhunt for persons in possession of some phone numbers which had featured in the investigation and registered in the names of Bukari Danladi, Amalbio Alfred, Alimatu Salifu, and Mama Mahaseni Mate. On 29 April 2025, the police arrested suspect Alfred Amalbio, who recounted that he was not directly involved in the crime, but mentioned one Titus Imba Awuni, who had used his Ghana card details and that of his brother Akobia Sunday to register their SIM cards and sold them out to the Nigerians without their consent. On 1st May 2025, the Upper East Regional Police Intelligence Department arrested 4 suspects, namely Christian Emeka, 27, Basil Okonkwo, 29, both Nigerians, Titus Imba Awuni, 25, and Amalbio Alfred, 21, both Ghanaians, at Bolgatanga, and escorted them to the CID headquarters for further investigation. On 2nd May 2025, personnel from Headquarters Police Intelligence Department arrested suspects Mama Mahase Nimate, 33, at Teshi. 3 suspects, namely Peter Okoye, age 31, Polinos Chidokwe, age 35, and Chinonso Okafo, age 35, were arrested in Port Harcourt, Onitsha, Nigeria, and the victims rescued from them. At this time, steps are being taken to receive the victims from the Nigeria Police Force. After the interrogation of the suspects, it came to light that suspect Titus Imba Awuni, who is a mobile money agent in Bolgatanga, the suspect had links with one Abdul Mubarak Zakaria, an employee of one of the telecommunication companies, who has allegedly given him his official login credentials, and also forwards a one-time PIN for 2-factor verification to him, which he uses to log into the SIM registration app of the telecom company to register subscriber SIM cards with other people's Ghana card details without their consent and sell same at 150 Ghana cedis each. Suspect Emeka Christian told police that in April 2025, he invited suspect Basil Okonkwo from Nigeria to Ghana to assist him to do business and gather money to perform his father's funeral. He added that one Peter Okoye called him and requested his mobile money number to receive some money. He forwarded his MTN number to him, and thereafter he was informed by suspect Peter that he had kidnapped some Ghanaian ladies who are with him in Nigeria. Hence, he will use his mobile money accounts to collect the ransom, which he obliged. Later, Peter Okoye called that he needed an additional mobile money number for the same purpose. He then went to Titus Imba Awuni again and bought another SIM registered in the name of Alfred Amalbio and forwarded same to Peter Okoye. He claimed in all he received 5,000 cedis, another 5,000 cedis, and another 3,200 Ghana cedis, totaling 13,200 Ghana cedis through MTN number 053-663-0088. Out of the amount, he took 900 Ghana cedis for himself, 150 Ghana cedis for transfer charges, and then he transferred the balance of 12,250 Ghana cedis to the said Peter Okoye through a phone number registered in the name Mama Mahase Nimate. The money was then converted to Naira and sent into a Nigerian bank account provided by suspect Peter Okoye, bearing the name Cecilia Williams. Upon the arrest of suspects Christian Emeka and Basil Okonkwo, both Nigerians, the Ghana Police Service was able to establish the identity and true address of suspect Peter Okoye, who had custody of the victims. These details were then shared with Interpol Nigeria, and they aided in the tracking and arrest of the 3 suspects, Peter Okoye, 31, Polenos Chidokwe, 35, Chinonso Okafor, 35, in Port Harcourt, Onitsha, in Nigeria. The 2 victims, Anastasia Bedu Atta and Evelyn Sewa Konedu, were then rescued. Suspects Peter Okoye and Christian Emeka, both Nigerians, indicated to police that they were in Ghana in the year 2019 to work with QNet. They left Ghana for Nigeria in 2020, but Christian Emeka returned to Ghana in June 2024. Peter Okoye, Christian Emeka, and Basil Okonkwo are all Nigerians. They were into romance camp both in Ghana and in Nigeria. They operate through their Facebook and other social media handles. These suspects met the 2 victims, Anastasia Bedu Atta and Evelyn Sewa Konedu, through their Facebook accounts. Suspects posed as white men who wanted to marry the victims. The 2 unsuspecting victims became convinced, accepted the marriage proposal. The suspects then lured them to Nigeria, and the victims traveled separately but ended up at the same location on the same day on 22nd of April 2025. On reaching the location in Nigeria at Port Harcourt, Onitsha, Peter Okoye and his 2 accomplices kidnapped them. The 3 suspects stripped the 2 victims naked, tied them up, assaulted them with cutlasses, threatened to kill them with a knife, wrapped them in an orange bedsheet with their heads covered with black polythene, and threatened to hang them with a nylon rope. All these violent acts perpetrated against the victims were recorded on video, disseminated on social media, and also a copy was sent to the victims' families with a demand for ransom of 500,000 cedis from each of the victims' families. A total of 18,000 Ghana cedis was paid to various phone numbers from the families. As of today, both suspects and victims are with the Nigerian authorities, and efforts are being made to transport the victims to Ghana and also extradite the suspects to Ghana to assist investigations. At the moment, information received from our counterparts in Nigeria indicates that both victims are fine and they have received routine medical checks. Further updates will be communicated when the victims are received in Ghana and we are able to listen to them and hear their side of the story.
The questions that my generations are asking are the following. If I may summarize, it is not understanding how Africa, with so many riches on our soil, with a generous nature of water, abundant sunshine. Africa is today the poorest continent. Africa is a hungry continent. And how is it that we, as heads of state, travel the world begging? These are questions we are asking ourselves, and for which we have no answers so far. We have the opportunity to forge new relationships, and I hope these relationships can be the best to provide a better future for our peoples. My generation also asks me to say that due to this poverty, they are forced to cross the ocean to try to reach Europe. They
Wọ́n kí wá
die.
lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí ipa àkókòjọ ọjọ́ ṣeré. Mo rò pé fídíò kan tí ó wà nínú ẹ̀ tí mo gbé wá tí ó pọ̀ níbi tí wọ́n ti show ẹni tó ń ṣe fashion design ní Abuja. Èèyàn mélòó? Wọ́n ní kinní kan ló ń bẹ nínú kinní kan tó rò fi ń ké. Èèyàn mélòó ló ní owó yẹn ní Nàìjíríà níbi tí Nàìjíríà wà lọ́jọ́ títí òní, níbi tí Nàìjíríà dúró sí lọ́jọ́ títí òní. Ìyẹn àìmọye ẹni tó níṣẹ́ ọwọ́, àìmọye ẹni tó mọṣẹ́ sí iná tí ò jẹ́ kó dúró. Èèyàn mélòó ló ń kọ́ṣẹ́ ọwọ́ ń sìn? Èèyàn mélòó ló ń kọ́ṣẹ́ ọwọ́ níbi tí oníṣẹ́ ọwọ́ ti ń sọ fún ẹ pé tán bá múná wá lòun máa lọ sí ṣọ́ọ̀bù because kò sí owó tó fẹ́ fi máa ra epo, kò sí owó tó fẹ́ fi manage. Ó yẹ wá sọ fún mi. Irú àwọn èyí tẹ wá rí tán wá ṣe bóyá bíi 3-story building tó já papọ̀ tán, ṣé ẹ rò wípé nǹkan tó wà nídìí ọ̀fà ó ju òjé lọ? Wọ́n ní tó bá wo aago aláago sáré wàá fẹ́ sákú ni. Foundation yẹn ò dáa, nǹkan ti bàjẹ́, nǹkan ti fọ́, nǹkan ti dàrú, gbogbo ẹ ti jápọ̀ mọ́ra wọn. Ìgbà tí foundation ò dáa, máa tún fídíò kan gbé wá ń sìn níbi tí àwọn pensioner tó ti ń sọ wípé owó pension àwọn ẹ̀ fún àwọn. Bàbá kan sọ pé bóyá 1,000 ló ń fóun lówó pension tàbí 2,000 gan. Màá lọ gbé wá, màá gbé fídíò yẹn wá sí. Ẹ jẹ́ ká sáré wo fídíò mo ti lò nínú fídíò kan, bọ̀ kẹ́ tún wá wo kí ni àwọn ìdí, kẹ́ gbọ́rọ̀ táwọn bàbá yẹn sọ wípé tán bá fáwọn onírú nǹkan báyìí àwọn lè join àwọn boko torí pé bí ń pa wọ́n ń pa ọmọ wọn lójú wọn, wọ́n kú torí 5,000 lójú ayé àwọn òbí. Ìyá mi, bàbá mi, ẹ̀gbọ́n mi àtàbúrò mi, ẹ jẹ́ sáré wo fídíò méjì ti fashion because a lè forí wórí. Nǹkan tó wà lẹ́yìn ọ̀fà ju èje, ó ju òjé lọ, báwọn ṣe sọ. Àwọn ọmọ Ìgbò ni àwọn eléyìí. Ní Malaysia, àwọn ọmọ Ìgbò ni. Gbogbo àwọn ìlú kọ̀ọ̀kan wà tó jẹ́ wípé ní Bangkok, ní àwọn ìlú kọ̀ọ̀kan wà bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn, ní Philippines. Àwọn ọmọ Ìgbò yìí náà ni. Ìgbà tí ọ̀rọ̀ ọjà tí ò bá ṣe é ṣe fún wọn mọ́, wọ́n tún lè gbà wípé òkè, ṣebí àwọn ará Niger náà wá ń jiyàn gbé ní Nàìjíríà, ará kinní kan wá ń jiyàn gbé, wáyé táwọn ò ṣe, wọ́n tún máa sponsor àwọn èèyàn ni. Àwọn á fún yín ní connection. Tó bá ti rí nǹkan báyìí ṣe kinní kan, oye báyìí òun ló máa jẹ́ ti tiẹ̀. Ìjọba dẹ̀ la ojú sílẹ̀ báyìí. Wọ́n dẹ̀ ti ń ṣèpolówó 2027. Ó mà ṣe ní láàánú o. Mo rí fídíò yẹn báyìí, mo wò báyìí pé Ọlọ́run o, Ọlọ́run o, Ọlọ́run o, lójú ayé wa báyìí. Ẹ tí lọ́dún méjì, ẹ ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí, in short. Ẹ jẹ́ sáré wo fídíò yìí. Èèyàn kan ní téèyàn bá gbọ́rọ̀ Nàìjíríà lẹ̀, Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ kí èèyàn ní hypertension, I'm telling you. Torí eléyìí pọ̀, eléyìí pọ̀, eléyìí máa pọ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ sáré lọ wò wá. Ẹ jẹ́ sáré wò wá.
Nigerian tailor Sheyi Vodi just splashed 10 billion to open the headquarters for Abuja. But wanna see the building where tailor open. Tailor handwork, money where use tailoring take fetch. See the mansion where we say he established for Abuja. You should know how much land be and the cost of this kind edifice for Abuja. Omo don't play o. Big congratulations to Sheyi Vodi. People they argue say, you sure say this guy na tailor? You sure say na tailor? How tailor want to see money to build this kind of house? Don't play. The same handwork where una dey run from. Now that same handwork people to establish themselves. Now yahoo where don spoil country. Now make us not dey value handwork again. Handwork na the pillar of our society. You know men where they sow from Sheyi Vodi. From the presidency, vice president to senate and all that. Senators, all of them, they patronize this particular Sheyi Vodi. And not be say the guy wake up overnight. This guy has been here for decades. He has been a tailor for decades. He done the sew, they provide materials, they do things where we say God elevate him to this position where he did. So it not shock me say a tailor can do this. Now I want to ask you a question. Which handwork you get? Wetin be that thing where you get for hand, where you go fit show say yes, now my skill be this. And that skill where you get, wetin you dey do to make sure say e come limelight. Anything where you dey do, try to be the best, try to be good, be so good that customers go dey refer you from one place to another. Some of una get better handwork, but una no sabi talk to people. Some of una sabi talk to people, but una sabi delay people jobs where we say dey with una. Some of una dey very rude after clients don't make payments for job. Now tell me, how they go to refer you to other better persons? See Sheyi Vodi, how it take start. See caliber of men where don't patronize this guy. Might just play this video, more than listening to the guy and say, even you, that handwork where you put hand can take you to a greater height. All you have to do is invest in yourself and be good to people around you. Because you see life, it be like CD plate, it dey rotate by turn by turn. Now, see building where tailor don't do. See boys.
Mo kí wa lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí pákó bójú ọjọ́ ṣeré. Kí ni kọ́mẹ̀ntì tí yín, ojú wo lẹ fi wò? Nǹkan tó wà ní lẹ́yìn ọ̀fà ojú òjì lọ. Tó bá ní o fẹ́ wo ibi tẹ́gbẹ́ tìlà, Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ o sáré parẹ́. Torí ẹni tó ń sọ wípé ó ṣí company yẹn, ibo ló ti rówó? Ta ló wà nísàlẹ̀? Ta ló gbówó sílẹ̀? Ó dàbí ọ̀rọ̀ Dangote náà ni. Gbogbo wa náà la mọ̀ wípé báwo ni Dangote ṣe rówó tiẹ̀? Ṣé wá rí i pé ẹni tó ṣẹ̀ jáde primary school ó kàn máa fi ròyìn tó jáde secondary school tó jáde yunifásitì gan á kàn fi rònú ṣera ẹ̀ léṣe ni torí a máa wí pé èmi náà lọ school mo kọ́rú iṣẹ́ yìí náà báwo ni tèmi ò ṣe wá rí bẹ́ẹ̀ báwo ni kinní kan ìyẹn ló fà á tó fi jẹ́ wípé wọ́n máa mú nǹkan míì mọ́ wọ́n máa mú nǹkan míì mọ́ ìyá mi bá mi ẹ̀gbọ́n mi àtàbúrò mi ṣe é gbọ́ lẹ́nu àwọn tó ti retire tó jẹ́ pé ó yẹ kó máa jọrọ iṣẹ́ nǹkan tó ń serve kó wá máa jọrọ ẹ̀ ní age tó yẹ kó jọrọ ẹ̀ gbogbo ìgbà là ń pariwo ẹ̀ gbogbo ìgbà là ń lọ́gùn ẹ̀ kí lẹ fẹ́ kán ṣe ṣe gbọ́ nǹkan táwọn náà sọ ṣé tó bá jáwọn náà lọ sọ fún ipò òkè ẹ wá lọ máa gbéyàn wá láti Ghana ẹ lọ máa jíyàn wá láti Kútọnu ẹ jíyàn láti oyè báyìí ló máa jẹ́ ṣe àti tiyín tó bá jẹ́ pé bàbá nìkan ló wà ń bẹ̀ a máa ní torí pé àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ ò bá ṣèjọba ni ìyàwó ń bá ẹ ṣèjọba ọmọ ń bá ẹ ṣèjọba ológbò lẹ́yìn ń bá yín ṣèjọba at the end of the day náà pàbó náà ni because 2 years tí ẹ lò yìí ó yẹ ká máa wò wípé but short ẹ má jẹ́ ká sọ̀rọ̀ jù báwo ni kọ́mẹ̀ntì tiyín ẹ bá mi fílẹ̀ ẹ bá mi drop comment tiyín nínú comment section ojú òní tiwa ọ̀rọ̀ wa dayọ̀ èyí tó ti dá kò ní dìbànújẹ́ lágbára lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo kí wa lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí ipò àpòbójú ọjọ́ ṣe rí a kú ìfojúsọ́nà fún fídíò tó ń bọ̀ lọ́nà ọmọ onítìrí tó ti sọ̀rọ̀ sókè bọ̀ fídíò yẹn tí bá ti drop ẹ̀ tó o bá wò ó tán o ò lè rọmọ onítìrí ń bẹ̀ because ẹni tó kọ́kọ́ sọ̀rọ̀ kì í ṣọmọ onítìrí bọ̀ nínú ilé ikọ̀ ẹ máa fojú sọ́nà ẹni tó bá dẹ̀ fẹ́ wo fídíò yẹn bóyá kó make sure wípé òun ò jẹ nǹkan aláta kò yé yín sìn òun ò dẹ̀ gbé popcorn kó má lọ sàsì lọ́nà fún ó dẹ̀ gùn díẹ̀ ó tó 1 hour kò jẹ́ pé ó fẹ́ tó 1 hour lè máa fi rí ọmọ onítìrí first born onítìrí obìnrin APC ti gbé ojú ẹ̀ jáde ẹ fojú sọ́nà ó ń bọ̀ pẹ̀pẹ̀pẹ̀pẹ̀ ibi tí bá ti gbé jáde tó bá ti rí gèlè onítìrí ń bẹ̀ báyìí òun àti ọmọ ìrànjọ ọmọ ẹ̀ gangan ló tiẹ̀ ọmọ ẹ̀ ló wà ń bẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni àṣírí ọmọ ẹ̀ ó ti tú àṣírí òun gan náà ó ti tú God bless you bíbá làwọn mi tó wá sí lọ́jọ́ títí òní mo kí wa lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí pákúbójú ọjọ́ ṣeré mo kí ìyá mo kí bàbá mo kí ẹ̀gbọ́n mo kí àbúrò èmi ọmọ yín olólùfẹ́ yín ayé ọpẹ́ yọ sí yọ lọ́tọ̀ títí yín náà ní agbára lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run ayé ọpẹ́ á máa yọ fún wa o lórí ọmọ lórí ìdáwọlé wa láyé ọpẹ́ ló máa fi máa yọ fún èmi àti yín mo kí yín lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí èmi ọmọ yín náà ni o God bless you one love bye.